In this topic, we are studying the units of measurements. That is, explain various types of units of measurement. Because units of measurement is not common for all the types of works. It is depends upon the nature of work. If the voluminous is very high, it is called massive or voluminous. Next one, the thickness is very low, and it is called shallow or thin items. Next one is the if both length and breadth or thickness is very breadth and thickness is very small or very low when compared to the length of the member, then you can call linear items. Next one, there are some other items you can call as a unit wise, that is called numbers. In estimation of units, the measurements for different items of work are mainly categorized depending upon their nature, that is size, shape, for making payments to the contractors or labor. In general, the principles of units of measurements are normally based on the following. Number 1. Massive or volumetric items of works, that is, whether length, breadth, as well as height or thickness are predominant to evaluate the quantities, such as earthwork, concrete for foundations, RR masonry, brickwork, etc. The measurements length, breadth, or width, or depth, or height shall be taken to compute the volume of work, where volume of work V is equals to length into breadth into height. You will get the units of measurements are in terms of cubic meters. Second one, shallow thin items of works are expressed in areas, that is in square meters. In this item of works, the length and breadth are the predominant, but thickness is very small when compared to the length as well as breadth. The measurement of the length and breadth or width shall be taken into compute the areas such as white or color washing, DPC. DPC means damp proof course. Generally, the damp proof courses are providing with a standard thickness, either 20 mm or 25 mm like that one. Here the thickness is that is called predefined, but length and breadth you have to measure at the site itself. Plastering itself, you are measuring the areas only, but here the predefined thickness, either the 12 mm thickness or 20 mm thickness or 15 mm thickness, depends upon the work importance. Here the cross section area you can calculate length into breadth. Third one is linear items of works are expressed in linear or running meters or running units, such as fencing, cornice, drainage or water pipes, etc. We are measuring length. Here the dimensions, other two dimensions are predefined. Suppose, for example, you can take a rain water drainage pipe. Here the contractors will be predefined by the 2 inches or 3 inches, 4 inches like that. Similarly, cornice also, they predefine this cross-sectional area or cross-section of this one. Fencing means they define whether it is a galvanized or any electronic device like that. Next one, fourth one is the single units of measurement. Single units of works are expressed in numbers, that is N, such as doors, windows, trusses, etc. These are the numbers. They are predefined the size of the doors as well as material also. Similarly, windows also, they predefine the material property. Next one, the cross section of this one. That means 1 by 1.2 meters or 1.2 meters by 1 meter with the teak wood. That means we have to use teak wood of the size of the cross section is 1 meter is the width and depth is 1.2 meters like that. This is the procedure for the units of. List out various types of units of measurement and their standard units of measurement. Units of measurement means you have to measure this one. Standard units of measurement means how to prepare the standard schedule. That means it is the cost of the work will be available in SSR. So here you are taking the units of measurement and units of payment. It's not a different. Here the units of measurement means how to you can calculate. We are getting the cost of each unit of work according to the units of measurement only. First one, earthwork in excavation in all types of soils except rocks. Suppose if the soil is easy to excavate, you can take without requiring of any blasting or explosive methods are used. Then units of measurement will be 10 cubic meter. units of payment also will be 10 cubic. That means 200 rupees per 10 cubic meter. That means for every 10 cubic meter of the earthwork you have to pay 200 rupees. That is the example. Number 2. Earthwork in excavation in soils, hard rock requiring blasting. Whenever you are using the blasting, automatically units of measurement will be 1 cubic meter, because here the work will not be continued for a very huge quantity. That means you have to take an units of measurement. Payments also for 1 cubic meter only. There is a difference between the without blasting, with the blasting. Plain cement concrete or lime concrete in foundation. Generally, always the concrete work start with the first one. Any building will be the cement concrete foundation. It will be always for 1 cubic meter. The payment also according to the SSR is 1 cubic meter. Masonry work in foundation, that is either CR masonry or RR masonry, 1 cubic meter units of measurement, as well as payment also 1 cubic meter. Filling the basement with the excavated soils or sand. So after completion of the earthwork, we are filling with the basement material. That means CC foundation, and afterwards is the RR masonry like that. So whatever the leftover, that is the gaps, are you have to fill with the refilling soil or sand. Then it will be 1 cubic meter as the units of measurement, as well as this is 1 cubic meter. Next, masonry in superstructure also. Superstructure means generally you have taken the either brick masonry, either first class or second class. Always you have to measure 1 cubic meter only. RCC works such as slabs, lintels, beams, columns. 1 cubic meter per units of measurement, and payment also 1 cubic meter will be expressed. Plastering, pointing, flooring, weatherproof course, that is damp DPC, white and color washings, as well as painting. Here the thickness is predefined quantity, so that we have to measure the units of measurement will be in square meter. That is, units of measurement will be in 10 square meters, units of payment also in 10 square meters. Roofing with AC sheets or GI sheets or tile roofing or mattress terrace roofing. Here the cross-sectional area, that means of the AC sheet will be given, as well as thickness is predefined, so that you have to measure in terms of square meters, that is 10 square meters are the units of measurement, and 10 square meters are the units of measurement. RCC slabs of specified thickness. It is suppose if it is not taken in terms of cubic meter, then they will fix it this one. For example, generally whenever you are constructing the buildings, the thickness of this roof slab will be 100 to 120 mm, that is 4 inches to 5 inches. So whenever it is a fixed thickness is there, you have to measure it in terms of square meters, so that RCC slab may be in terms of cubic meter or in terms of square, that is a shallow area, when you have taken the predefined thickness is mentioned. Next one, AC, CI, GI and stoneware pipes. Here the cross section, that means the diameter of the pipe will be fixed and thickness also fixed. Then automatically running meters you are taken. 1 running meter, RM means running meters. Ornamental works such as cornice, jamb works, etc. Cornice means where the main wall is connected to the slab is called cornice. As well as whenever you are taken any parapet walls, the bands also we called as a cornice. Next one, jamb works. Jamb work means whenever you are taken the compound walls. The compound walls at the topmost work is called jamb works, as well as you have taken the corners of the work is also called as a jamb work. You have to measure in terms of running meters. DPC, damp proof course. Here the thickness is if the thickness is not mentioned, then you can take here the only thickness is mentioned, you can take the areas. If the thickness and width of the item also mentioned, then you can measure in terms of running meters. So there is a chance, there is a small difficulty will take place. In 8th quantity, you have taken DPC in square meters. Here in the 8th quantity, we have mentioned the thickness is the predefined. But in the quantity 13 means here the breadth and thickness are both are predefined, means you have to measure only the length. Next one is the wooden or steel or doors, windows, or in terms of roof trusses or in terms of numbers. So you have to count as a count by 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Yes. List of various items of works generally involved in building construction means number 1 is the earthwork in excavation. Generally any construction will start the earthwork, that is the foundation. Plain cement concrete or lime concrete in foundation. Today we are using only plain cement concrete, but in the olden days we are using lime concrete foundation. After completion of the total earthwork. Masonry work in foundation and basement. Basement means those the masonry structure above the ground level is called basement. Those structure is below the ground level is called foundation. That is up to plinth level is called basement. Soil repeating. Once you are completed the cement concrete foundation and RR masonry, then you have to fill the wherever the gaps in the excavation area, you have to fill the structure with the filling soil or sand. Reinforced masonry work in superstructure means always you have taken the superstructure means you have to provide openings, that is for windows, doors, etc. Reinforced cement concrete in plinth beams, lintels, beams and roof slabs. Generally in the RCC works may takes place in the one is the plinth beams, lintels, beams as well as roof slabs. Next one, flooring. Flooring means you know everyone at the level of plinth level. Plastering with for inside and outside walls with the required cement mortar. Pointing. Pointing means only joints must be filled and total surface will not be filled with the cement mortar. Generally, pointing can be done for the RR or CR masonry. Doors and windows and ventilators. So after completion of the external walls, you have to fill the doors as well as windows where the openings are provided. While whitewashing, color washing and restoring. These are the important for the external features. Next one, the painting, electrical and sanitary fittings, architectural features such as false ceiling, cornices, etc. So these are the general items of works may takes place in the building. There are so many other items other than these items also, but generally these items are considered as the building